I have Le Artisan's Le Eau d'Amber Extreme. I believe there was an original one, and this is the extreme version. So immediately when I smelled this, I got that Musk Ravager vibe. More specifically, I feel like it smells similar to Histories de Perfume's Amber. I'm not sure of the number, they have so many of those, but it has this piercing, sharp, I don't want to say alcohol, but there's something sharp about it. Maybe it's like a powderiness, cosmetic vibe that's just Musk Ravager's more warm, cozy. This is just sharp, like it's just really piercing, I feel like. And the Historia Perfume one is similar to this one. I looked up this one for Granica and it gets compared to that one. So I'm not the only one. I thought about that and looked up the references, and that one was listed as one of them. So I feel like that's a fairly accurate description or comparison, I should say. But I bought two La Artisan samples. They have $7 if you're in the US, maybe anywhere. I know in the US, $7, and they send two samples out. You just pay for shipping. And I'm gonna try it again. Hopefully you can do that multiple times. I can just try all the fragrances they have, or a good chunk of them, if they allow it. That would be cool. But I got Timbuktu and this one. But yeah, this is just that 2000 ambery fragrance. I think a lot of people will like this. It seems like ambers in the niche world get highly praised for some reason. It's almost like if you got an amber fragrance, people think high quality, or citrus is cheap or something. I don't know why that is, because there can be expensive citruses too. But this, I don't know when this came out, but I don't know. I mean, maybe it's a new one, or probably 2000 or to sometime recent, but it gives me that early, like, amber vanillic vibe. It has nutmeg in it. It's good. I prefer this over the La La Beau amber one. I think the Labdimum that was made, I think Maurice Rochelle, or however you say his name, the guy that made Musk Ravager made that one too. That one's like soft, powdery. I prefer this one a little bit. Um, I still like Musk Ravager better. There's so many of these. I do get like a Play-Doh-y, like a piercing Play-Doh vibe to this. It kind of has like that Celine Play-Doh vanilla vibe to this, but this one is more piercing, whereas the Celine fragrances are more light, calm, cozy. This is loud, but it does dry down kind of similar to that Celine DNA. But this one's pretty good. I guess this is their take on that amber style. I have to try more of their fragrances. Um, I'm not sure what to expect. I know this brand has been around for a while. One of the first established niche brands. I would argue maybe Detique came out before. I don't know how long they've been around, but I know Detique has a fragrance from like 1968 or something. But I think this brand has been around since the 70s. Very difficult to find samples besides on the website, so that's good. But I think Lucky Scent has some, but yeah, I don't know. I know this brand has like Quentin Biche on some of their newer fragrances, which is, I don't know. His style is kind of not for me, but the fragrances he did for this brand, the notes look interesting. And another downside to those new fragrances they have, it looks like they have coloring in them. I prefer fragrances without color. I don't know what that would do to the composition, and I just feel like there's no need for color other than aesthetically appealing, maybe. But it looks like this fragrance doesn't have coloring, so that's good. Maybe that's something new they're doing. But yeah, this one's good. It's just there's so many similar out there. I feel like my advice would be to buy a bunch of amber vanilla scents that are similar to this and kind of just pick your favorite. It would be redundant if you owned like Musk Ravager in this one, you know? I mean, unless you really like ambers. But even if you like ambers, I would do something like this or Musk Ravager and then try to get some like a slightly different twist, like maybe Shalimar or Chanel's Le Lion, like a more incense forward one. But this one's just so similar to other ones. But yeah, basically an amber, vanilla, nutmeg, slight Play-Doh, piercing vibe. It kind of dissipates after a few minutes. It seems to last for a decent amount of time. But yeah, that's about it for this one.